Mark, you talked about this. Companies have to give up power because you can't control the social media, you can't control the employees, which if you're a manager, you've known that for a long time, but still, not necessarily true just with millennials, but still, how do you give up the power in a way that, you know, still allows you to maintain maybe some semblance of control, but
you can't control anything.
There's no way to control. See, the issue is how their thinking has evolved, right? So I give you an example. As a nonprofit, you want to say a nonprofit that deals with hunger, you want to eradicate hunger. You've built structures, right, to allow you to disseminate money to different areas where you feel like hunger is a bigger problem than other places, right? So you want to be able to get people to give money that care about hunger, care about a cause like hunger, which is a very broad topic, and be able to disseminate that money through your organization so it gets to the people who need it at the times when they need it. Now, a millennial will come in and say, yeah, I care about hunger, but I care about feeding this one particular group of kids that go to this elementary school in Southeast, right? And they'll say, I go out there every month and I, take out of my own pocket stuff to do, food to these kids, and I know a lot of these kids. I know, Jimmy, and I know Thomas, and I know, and they have this connection, right? And they care about hunger, but it's a very micro-focused care, right? And they want to know, as an organization, what are you doing to help me help these kids, right? Can I go out here and, go to my network and give them to give me money? Can you help me do that so I can go back down into Southeast next week with 3 times the amount of food that I had last week, right? And they want to sort of democratize it in that way. So, they understand and they respect the fact that us as nonprofits have the information on where hunger is a bigger problem than in other places, and they respect that, and they definitely want to help elevate that information. But at the end of the day, they want to be able to take these issues that they care about on a micro level and make changes in the best way that they possibly can. So that's how you kind of have to give up control. You have to sort of take this structure that you've built where, you take the money in this hand, and you take it behind the door, and you figure out, where it needs to go and how it needs to be disseminated. And you kind of have to bring them into that room so they can tell you where these issues, where they care about.